A research team from the University of Saskatchewan traveled to Guatemala to network and identify potential resources and opportunities for partnerships going forward. On their travels, they examined food security and evaluated the degree of women empowerment in the region. Michelle Monroy, being the first PhD student in this program, was instrumental in collaborating this relationship, along with Ginny Lane as the program coordinator and first postdoctoral fellow. Relationships between the University of Saskatchewan and University of San Carlos were established, creating the opportunity for researchers and graduate students from both universities to work together on the fundamentals of food security. They visited the Food Security Network of Indigenous Women and Men, a group that truly embraces the Chinese proverb, "Give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime." Mayan healers Thomas Asoy and Poxita understand and promote the value of eating well and the role nutrition plays in overall health. The group learned about traditional healing and compared their ways with indigenous models of healthcare in Canada. In the words of a Mayan elder, "Enjoy nature, eat well, natural vida simple. No chemicals, all organic." Halfway through the trip, the research team explored the market in Chichicastenango City, the second largest market in Latin America. There are many opportunities to improve sanitation and food security. Clinics, such as Reco 8 in Antigua, led by Jose Perez, provide much-needed health services, such as minor surgery, psychology, social work, dental care, and speech-language therapy. The providers here see malnutrition as well as obesity as a big issue for their clients. Reco 8 supports the Ministry of Health by providing services beyond what they are able to do. Although sometimes forgotten about as food, plants and their medicinal properties play a major role in food security. The group visited a medicinal plant farm located in Tecpan, where medicinal plants and organic vegetables are produced and sold to locals. The income from the farming are shared equally among workers, an initiative aimed towards improving women empowerment in the region. To successfully conduct meaningful research and partner with established local organizations, the research group met with Foodie, an organization with the goals of work, health, food, and opportunity. Researchers toured their new residence quarters for student housing, as the group accepts health science students from other countries interested in working on their medical teams. They were examining the opportunities available for University of Saskatchewan students. The people of Guatemala understand that children need the basics in order to receive an education, including nutritious food. Mayan Families is a well-established organization located in Panajachul, providing just that. Educate, feed, shelter, heal. Not a handout, but a hand up. That is their motto. In the western highlands of Guatemala, where poverty has a high prevalence and most of the population are indigenous people, the research team spent the last few days of their trip visiting local farmland, greenhouses, a farmer's co-op, coffee processing facilities, and fresh produce storage and sorting areas. How do pesticides affect food security? The last day of the trip, the group visited a small organization in Coban led by research scientist Claudio Nunez. His team is responsible for tackling the use of cheap pesticides with health, safety, and environmental effects on cardamom plants. The research team took this trip in order to observe, interview, and create connections with the local communities, their indigenous leaders and organizations in support of the overall goal of achieving food security. Visiting clinics, NGOs, charity sites, spiritual monuments, and the like, the group identified possible research partnerships, connected with key players in the area, and enhanced their understanding of the Guatemalan landscape and culture. Do you have a background in, but not limited to, food security, nutritional health, agricultural economics or science, and indigenous studies? This Guatemala research trip was part of the project Seeking Sustainable Solutions in Food Security and Nutrition for Women and Children, a tri-country approach. The project is looking for PhD students, postdoctoral fellows, and early career researchers to participate in research placements in Guatemala as well as Tanzania.